sure the work of ending malaria, tuberculosis, HIV and AIDS, we need to also take away, as I conclude, the best part of this fund. You showed us the possibilities. You took the question mark of uncertainty of our ability to come together and unite for a particular purpose or reason. You straightened that question mark into an exclamation point. If we could do it for those 3 diseases, we could do it to end world hunger. We can do it to end oppression of women across our globe. We could do it to end sex trafficking. We can do it to end the lack of education and opportunities and possibilities. Thank you, Global Fund. You showed us the possibilities of our globe. Welcome to the city of New York. Thank you.
Wonderful. I love the fact that you got rid of your notes and you talk about the flame. I'm going to make a comment now. Mayor Eric Adams, our host here in New York City. And it's important that he talked about cupping the matches with the flame, because for those of you who follow US politics, you'll be aware that New York has also been embracing and cupping the people who have been sent from states like Florida and states like Texas and have embraced them here in this city. Truly, this is a sanctuary city, and I must applaud the mayor for what he's doing there on a personal level. So, Mayor Adams and your team, thank you very much for making us welcome here in Gotham City. Thank you. And now, we are hosted, of course, by the great city of New York. We're also hosted by the United States government, the greatest funder of the Global Fund, responsible for $20 billion of the 55 or so billion that's been pledged since 2002. And to conclude our program, I would like to welcome Secretary Becerra back to the stage. Health and Human Services, Secretary Becerra. My pleasure.
Let's hear it for our MC Bonsu for all the work that he has done. I think Mayor Adams said it all. And I think, Peter, you showed us all. So thank you very much for putting into words and into emotion what the numbers have told us, the nearly 50 million lives saved, the over $55 million invested. It is real. It is humanity. And so let me begin the conclusion of today by remembering that it is the numbers that people will notice, but it is the humanity that will win hearts and minds around the world. And so the more that we are able to tell the stories of people like Crystal Bilungi, Carolyn Wasanga, Mirindea Sabayang, the more we will be able to capture the monies that we need to rid the world of these diseases and to keep people alive and moving forward. Thank you to them for doing what we hope we all can do together, and that is to ensure the success of the families who are struggling, of the workers who dedicate themselves to helping these individuals move forward. Thank you for telling your story. Thank you for your, as we say in Spanish, su ganas, G-A-N-A-S. Don't look it up because it's not the same as what I define it to be. I define it to be gut, grit, and game all wrapped up into one. And that is what we are funding. Ganas that people every day are exhibiting to save lives. And not just to save lives, but to let them thrive, as Peter just showed us. Thank you to our various keynote speakers. Thank you to our leaders in the U.S. government, from Ambassador Nkensong, oh gosh, let me do it one more time. John Nkensong, who is our U.S. Global AIDS Coordinator, leading PEPFAR, to Ms. Winnie Bianyima. You know, when you have a name like Javier Becerra, you got to learn how to say these the right way, right? Because otherwise people are going to remember you. And this one's an easy one, to Congresswoman Barbara Lee, who has been a champion. To all three of them, to all those in our U.S. government, in the UN, throughout the world, the leaders who are here, our ministers, all those who have taken the time to be with us, thank you. It is your synergy, the synergy we see with the Global Fund, with UNAIDS, with PEPFAR, with our leaders around the world, in our governments throughout the world, through our civil society, through the multilateral partners, through the people on the ground, in communities, big and small, whose names we will never know. It is absolutely critical that we have you. It is absolutely critical for our success fighting global AIDS, TB, and malaria. A special thanks as well to Ms. Valeria Rukinska from Ukraine, 100% life from Ukraine. We applaud you, your sisters, and your brothers from Ukraine as you continue to serve the people affected by HIV and so many others in need during this very challenging time of Russian aggression in your homeland. It speaks to your resilience and the strength of the character of the Ukrainian people that you continue to fight on. Finally, I wish to thank all of our many speakers and all of you who are participating for your constant vigilance and your deep commitment to the people we serve. 20 years ago, the world came together in astonishing solidarity and leadership to create the Global Fund with the goal of defeating HIV, TB, and malaria. As we close today, we are gathered here to reemphasize that investing in the Global Fund is a smart decision that saves lives and delivers results. We are here in solidarity to fight for what counts. The Biden-Harris administration, with Harold Phillips, our Director of the National AIDS Policy, the Department of Health and Human Services, our Office of Global Affairs, with Director Lois Pace at the helm, we understand our duty to not only deliver resources and care, but to listen, absorb, and tailor our responses accordingly. What counts is that we reduce inequities and inequalities in health services, that we address gender and human rights-related barriers in accessing health services, that we work with partners, including civil society and affected communities, to build more inclusive health systems that leave no one behind. We call on all of our donors, public and private, to join us in making the replenishment the most successful ever in 2022. The momentum is building, and we can and we will meet this moment. Peter, we look forward to working with the Global Fund, all the donors, and all of you to deliver on the promise of successful replenishment. So let's enjoy New York and our reception now, because we have much work to do tomorrow. Thank you all, and have a great evening.
Thank you very much indeed, Secretary Becerra, and all our speakers. Fantastic. Thank you for highlighting this remarkable partnership and why we must all fight for what counts. I would like to invite everyone to stay a while for some refreshments, as well as a musical performance, not from me, no, I can't sing or dance, well, I can dance a bit, but by the award-winning artist Aloe Black, so we can stay in this place for some time after that. Enjoy yourselves, relax for this evening, because as the Secretary says, there is much work to do. We have to, we can, and we will. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.